It's time for episode 14, Capu Crazy Carl. It's 2023, you sons of guns. And it's time to get it in and have some fun. I'm trying to make sure I get these videos a certain way. This particular video stream, I'm not going to do a lot of skits, even though I love my little skits, but I want to try something different, try to mix it up. I might do some random skits depending on if I feel it really gives value to the segment. But today, we're going to have a nice little talk, and this is 2023, episode number 14 of Capu Crazy Carl. Apologies for my delay in videos. I have been turning way up this whole like holiday thing. I've been turning up. Like I'm 47, but I've been in there like I'm 19. Like, hey, yeah. That's me. I don't know what it is. I think I might be Methuselah. I'm gonna be 47,000 years old and still just going yeah, doing that rubber band floss thing. You know when you do the thing with the waist. Anyway, I'm so stupid. Anyway, Capu Crazy Carl, episode number 14, and this particular one is called Teamwork Before Talent. Teamwork before talent. Now, of course, the new year brought this upon me because I had recently made some changes in my life. I had spent a lot of time in my life working hard, trying to be a teammate, and I was a teammate to people who had talent. They were super talented, mega talented, crazy, ill, mad, dope, son. Right? But, due to their talent, they had a problem. You know what their problem was? They were full of what I call hot dog BS. Nothing but crossovers and threes, baby. They don't play no defense. They don't pass the ball. Teammate who? Get what I'm saying? If it's football, they're not helping a block. If it's hockey, they're not taking a check into the boards. If it's baseball, they're not going to lean into that pitch so they can get hit. Nah. They're hitmen. I'm going to name some names of hitmen. NBA hitmen, Jamal Crawford, Leandro Barbosa. Who's another hitman? Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant. Who's another hitman? Chris Paul. Carmelo Anthony. These are guys, great players, super talented. But you ever notice that winning isn't based on them? Did I just not name maybe 5 of the most talented NBA players in history? NFL, Antonio Brown. That wide receiver, the one who took his shirt off, and he's like, yeah, take that, referee. Yeah, Antonio Brown, remember him? Yep. Odell Beckham. Certain quarterbacks, certain players. I'm sure they got him in hockey. You remember who Barry Bonds is? Hitman. Give me the money, I score a lot, I do my thing. Gilbert Arenas. I got a list of them for days. They're hitmen. But you know what they're not? They're not winners. They're good. They can help you win. But they're not winners. You want to know why? No teamwork. And this is why the conversation of talent versus teamwork is then understanding. And that's what we're going to talk about in Capu Crazy Carl. And what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a certain basis for talent versus teamwork. I'm going to give you some green flags, which are some positive aspects to look for to know if you're dealing with talent versus teamwork for a friend. Because everybody you deal with, good or bad or business, are they for you or against you? And today I'm going to define that as a friend. Talent or teamwork. And you got business friends and you got life friends. Talent or teamwork. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you some green flags of what to look for positive Then I'm gonna give you some red flags to look out for and let you know, is this person really my teammate? Or are they just talented? And I'm just a little accessory to make them look good. And that's Cap Hoop Crazy Carl. No skit show. We're not playing 2023. It's different. Yeah, no skit. Forget all that. Look at you damn good to do a skit. Okay, I think that's good enough for a skit right there. Me acting stupid about not doing one and being a cocky son of a gun, right? I got alopecia, for Christ's sake. How can I think I'm the greatest, right? Anyway, Jada Pinkett, hit up your boy. We're squad. Teammate. Anyway, here's the first segment of Talent versus Teammate of Cap Hoop Crazy, episode 14, where we're going to talk about some different aspects of talent versus teammate. So just to give a certain understanding, because I want to set this off with the green flags so you can know the positive things about somebody that is cool for you as talent versus a teammate. I think my trench coat keeps hitting stuff. Look at this. I'm knocking over. You guys like Hot Wheels? I got the Hot Wheels thing for my track over here. That's a whole nother thing. Oh, I kind of don't want to open it though. I don't know. I got issues. Anyway, talent versus teamwork, right? And this is what it's all about. Just like me and Jada Pinkett, we're on the same alopecia team. I'm losing it up here a little bit. But that's the whole thing. Will Smith's going to smack some of you guys for me if you laugh. Don't make me call Will on you. Anyway. Stupid. But Cap Hoop Crazy Carl, I want to talk about a certain basis, give you some green flags, and I'm going to go into some of the red flags of how you know if a friend or a person or a business associate you're with is a teammate, or are they just talented and you're just a piece of their dynasty? Let's figure it out. So, just to set a precedent, in most team sports, which my most familiar is basketball, but it is the same in soccer, aka football. It is the same in American football, and it's also the same in baseball. Every sport, hockey, every sport that has a team aspect has this situation. There's two kind of guys that you have out there. There's the hot dog that he can do a lot of skills, but he's not really good at helping other people be better. And then you got a guy that's really good at helping other people be better, but it seems like, oh, he doesn't score a lot, like Draymond Green. But then you get a guy like LeBron James who can do both. He can make people better and score and do it. So LeBron James is both. Michael Jordan, both. But that's superstardom. Everybody can't be a superstar, or that there wouldn't be no superstars, right? So, teamwork or talent, which are you? Let's give a understanding. So, if everybody watches basketball, usually, even if we like it. Now, I know none of us watch WNBA basketball, but we do watch NBA basketball, and college basketball, and high school basketball, but WNBA, no. Sorry, Brett Grind. Shout out to Russia. Anyway, when you have these two sports, you have two different players. You got a guy that can score 30 points, but he has a bunch of turnovers, a bunch of assists. His name might be Russell Westbrook. But then you have another guy like LeBron who has no turnovers, a bunch of points in this. And then you got another guy like your Shane Battiers. You know, the glue guys, your Robert Orbys. They score 10 points a game. They get 10 boards. Your Draymond Greens. They get 10 points, 10 boards, 6 assists. Everybody doesn't really recognize them as a star, but they're always on winning teams. Your Dennis Rodmans. They're doing all the extra stuff. Your guy out in Philly. There's always somebody on the team that's what we call the glue guy. Well, usually teams that win, they have everybody on the team has a glue guy mentality, even the stars. Steph Curry has a glue guy mentality. Klay Thompson has a glue guy mentality. The Spurs had a glue guy mentality. The reason you see a lot of teams like the Nets and the Lakers struggling, they're all talent, no teammate. And this is what we're talking about. So let's get into the green flags. Nobody ever talks about green flags, right? They say red flag, red flag, red flag, like they dated me, right? Okay, big red flag if you've ever dated me. Big red flag. But let's talk about green flags. So a green flag, to find out if somebody is your teammate or just talent. Green flag number 1. Consistency. Is this person or business partner consistent? Can you expect them to do what you expect them to do? Do you know where they're going to be where they're supposed to be? Do you know that they're going to react this way? Do you know they're going to come at you this way? Do you know if you'll have a disagreement, how it's going to end? Do you know if there's a problem, how it's going to go forward? Do you know if something's good, how it's going to go back? Do you know if they get rich or get poor, or if you guys make it, or if you don't make it? How will they handle it? Consistency. Do they have consistency? Do they show up all the time? Do they always follow up? Do they always make it to the events no matter what? Are they always there? Win, lose, or draw. Consistency. Green flag, number 1. Green flag, number 2. With a true teammate who is not just talent, there are no real surprises. Like, I don't know if you ever hang out with somebody that's talented, but you'll be kicking it with them, and then they will do some stuff that you're just like, whoa, big surprise, bro. Like, I did not know you were a complete and total psycho, right? What? No surprises. That's another green flag. If you already know how somebody's coming, what to expect from them, just like the consistency, if you know what they're going to do, if you know that, okay, I'll get some small surprises, which are within reason. But when I start getting surprises that don't make any sense to me, and they're unforgiving, they're probably talented and not your teammate. More green flags. Number 3. Was that 3? Yeah, that's it. That's 3. That's 3. Green flag number 3. This person, whether through business or personal, is honest, even when you don't want to hear it. They're not snarky. They're not mean. They even might be compassionate. Like, yeah, fam, you know my peoples, right? I love you, dog. But yeah, them shoes. What are those? Okay, what are those? Like, that's fam, right? Honest, even when you don't want to hear it, because it seems bad at the time you hear it from that person. But that's because they don't want you to go out into the world and get embarrassed. A person that is talent and not your teammate, they're not going to say anything to you. They're going to let you just go out, think you look bad, and not say nothing, because you know why? It makes them look better. It gives them more opportunities because it's all about them. Their talent can shine more now because now they have an excuse not to share with you because you're messed up. But a true teammate will say, hey, bro, look at that. Fix that. I want you to have your best chance. Another green flag, when they're honest with you. Some people will call this person a wet blanket. If your friend is trying to keep you out of jail or keep you out of a bad relationship or keep you out of a bad business situation, you may not want to hear it, but the person that will say something to you that is honest and true and full of true critical thought, not just talking trash or saying stupid stuff like most people we know do. Most people we know are stupid. But honestly, that is a green flag. That's another one. Where we at? Ooh, green flag number 4. Are they accountable? Accountability is a big thing. Just the other day, I actually will say, this happens to me a lot of times when I first meet people, a lot of times when I'm out partying. Sometimes it'll be a misunderstanding, right? I will humble myself and I will apologize if I know I'm really wrong. And I would tell everybody, hey guys, you know what? I was tripping. I had a little Philly thug in me. I be bugging. I be bugging. Right? Philly cuz. But I be tripping. So I'll apologize. And I'll even if I first met them, it could make me look like a loser, but I'll apologize anyway, right in front of them. Is that the kind of person they are? Where they know they're wrong, you know they're wrong, everybody knows they're wrong? Will they say, hey, you know what, dude? I was wrong there. That's a green flag. A person that will never tell you that, like, you know, a mother, sister, aunt, family, anybody I'm basically related to, won't do, is admit when they're wrong. That's a good teammate right there, not just talent. What is another green flag? Ooh, we got 2 more green flags, okay? It's another green flag. Number 5. Are they unselfish? Now, I don't mean unselfish to the point of stupidity, to the point of depletion, but I would say unselfish to the point of an arm's length. So I will help anybody outside of this arm's length. So as long as you're outside of here, I'm very unselfish. My last dollar, whatever I got, as long as it's not going to destroy any of this right here. You see this cool spot I got? As long as it's not going to mess that up. Look, you see my cool Barbie doll? As long as it's not going to mess that up. I'm with you, baby. Are they unselfish? Or are they the kind of person who, even if you're outside of all of this, it wouldn't hurt them, they'll still be like, no, because everybody else wouldn't do it. This is how everybody is. Everybody's greedy. Everybody's selfish. Everybody lies. Everybody. Warning, we'll talk about those red flags later. If they are selfish, that is not a green flag. If they are unselfish, even to the point of where you feel like it's almost a fault in them. Now, if they're stupid, that's a different thing. But unselfish reasonably, another green flag. And a person that is your teammate and not just talent, using you to clean up their terrible jump shots or bad soccer goal attempts that go off the post. Why didn't you get my rebound? Well, because you suck. But that's a whole nother conversation. I think we got one more green flag. Oh. This is the final green flag to know that you have a teammate versus just talent. Talent will come out and play and hang with you and socialize with you and work with you, and they will do the same routine with you every time, every year, every week, every month for years and years and years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. They still seem like they keep treating you pretty much like the day they first met you. Even though they've known you for years and you've been through all kinds of things, they act like they just met you yesterday. Right? Well, a real teammate, green flag, final one, number 6. Number 6, green flag number 6. They get to know you better over time. They learn what upsets you. They learn what does things wrong. They learn what you like. They know what you dislike. They know how to debate and argue with you. They know how to have a disagreement with you and then not escalate. They actually take the time to learn how to communicate and with you because they know you also are their teammate. As you are working with them, they will work with you. But if they don't never want to work with you, they don't never seem to grow with you, they don't never seem to get you, and they just keep going off like you just met 3 days ago after 5 or 10 years? Yeah, not your teammate. But if they do, that is the final green flag that you have got a good person. This can take anywhere from 6 to 12 months to learn. So sometimes you might have to lay back a little bit when you first meet somebody that seems like a new business associate or friend. Don't jump on them the first couple of weeks, guys. 6 months to a year. Eventually something bad will happen and you'll find out. So that's the first segment of Capu Crazy Car 14. I'm in my trizzy, looking gorgeous. I'm kind of hot, but whatever, right? Captain Crazy Carl, those are the green flags. Let's talk about those red flags. We out. Okay, that's not red, but you get the point. Red flags. Red flags. And this is the next part of Captain Crazy Carl, episode 14. Talented versus teamwork. Or should I say teamwork or talented? Whatever you may want to do it. TNT. Boom, baby. Right? So this is the next segment. In this part, we already did the green flags, and now it's time for the red flags. I may break this up into different segments, but we'll see how it goes, depending on how much I have to say about each red flag. So red flag number 1. Red flag number 1 is teammate or talented. Now, if they're a teammate, every time you have a chance to succeed, move forward, get an opportunity, this person is going to make sure they find you. Even, I knocked over Biggie Smalls. Biggie, do not come back and take me to the grave with you, okay? Sorry about that, brother. Sorry about that. You all right? You gotta set Biggie back, right? But a teammate will always find you. Now, in basketball, that's a guy that's a really good passer. Like, he'll be in the middle of a shot, and he'll see his teammate open, and he'll stop his open shot to go, whew. You ever see a guy do that in basketball? That's a teammate. Kyrie Irving don't do that too much, do it? Now, Kevin Durant don't do that too much, do it? Now, most people that are talented, they only help you out when they're in trouble or they have a problem. But if everything is going their way, it's like you don't exist. Teammate or talent. Be aware of that. The teammate is going to want you to get the best. They're going to tell you what your best opportunities are, what your best moves are. They're going to let other people know how to help you succeed. They're going to tell other people, hey, this guy, you should have him with you. Hey, because you know what they know? A teammate knows your success equals my success. If you get better, I'll get better. But the talented person that's not a teammate, but they're super talented, this is the red flag you look for. When it's your time to shine, but it doesn't seem to be about them, and they make excuses, and they just can't, get it done. It's not because they're stupid, because look how talented they are. You're way too talented to not be able to know that I have a great opportunity here. What it is if it doesn't help them directly and they can't be the benefactor on the top, they can't see the long-term benefit of your success. And that's red flag number 1. Do they look out for you like you look out for them? And do they look out for you even when the opportunity could have been for them? That's a teammate. And I think that's that segment. So we'll call that. 3 more. Oh, guys. You like my afro pick? I bought this the other day. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now, I did hear that you can actually pick out your dreadlocks from the tip and bring them out to like an afro. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I had to have the pick. I might just stick it in my hair some days, Be cool, right? Anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to bond like that for a second. But here's another red flag. This is red flag number 2. We got one more red flag after this. And this is episode number 14 of Cat Poo Crazy Carl. Talented or teammate? Which is which, right? So here's another red flag. Now this one is a little more specific because I'm fairly elderly. I don't know if you guys know, I tell you in a lot of videos, I'm 47. I know I look beautiful. I know the 6-pack is fire. It's fire. But I'm old, okay? So I've lived a long time. So I dealt with people that had a lot of brothers and sisters, and I dealt with a lot of what I call only children. Now, there's two kinds of only children out there. Only child number one is just someone that is simply the only child in their family, right? Only child number two is a very, very pretty woman or guy. Whether they got brothers or sisters or not, if they're very pretty, like, damn, you fine, motherfucker. Like, damn, I will suck your mama's, I will, wow. I will do stuff illegal to you for love. That's all I'm saying, right? Like, they that pretty, right? These are what I call only children. And basically what these people are is either due to their just ridiculous amount of beauty where everybody adores them, they get so much attention and opportunity that basically their entire youth and childhood and teenage years, they're almost like gods. Like everything they say, people react to. If they cry, they complain, whatever it is they get, whatever, it's all about them, this, that, and the third, right? But then they grow up and they come out and they get with people like me that's got 3, 4 brothers and sisters, or somebody that's got 6, 7, 10 brothers and sisters that lived in one bedroom, right? I mean, I didn't live like that, but you get my point. The point is, we get with them and then they have a certain way about them. Now, every single child or very pretty person is not bad. There's a lot of great, beautiful people out there and only children I have met, have had great relationships with, true troopers, okay? But they go one of two ways. They either become ultra selfish or ultra teamwork, okay? But sometimes they might try too hard because they don't have any brothers and sisters. It's almost desperate. So they might go too far. So that's a red flag too, by the way. But look out for the only child who basically, when everything is all good, when everything is perfect, when there's no problems, this only child is so cool, man. They're such a teammate. They're so with you. They're sharing. Whatever, no problem. I'm your home dog, right? Oh, they're the best person in the world. You're like brother and sister, brother and brother, sister and sister, whatever it may be, right? But then, this is the red flag I want you to look for. Be their friend, be cool, but I want you to be aware. Because the time is going to come about, I'd say 3 to 6 months in. Wait, that's it. I think that was 5 months. 6 months in to a year, maybe. A year if they're really good. But it depends on how much time. But if you spend a lot of time with them, 3 to 6 months, something is going to happen. One thing I teach you about life, time tells all truths. In 6 months to a year, spending a lot of time with somebody, eventually something stressful, something bad, something dangerous, something illegal, whatever, something's going to happen. And you're going to see, how do they handle it? Do they handle it like a teammate? Like, hey, let's do this together. Let's keep it cool. Let's work together. We do it together. We're going to be fine. That's teammate logic. Or do they become the only child, pretty, selfish talent? Me, what about me? Sacrifice you to the fire. Go ahead, you got it. They put you under the bus. They run off. They disappear. Their money goes. You can't. All of a sudden, they don't know you. And that is how you know. And that's red flag number 2 in Cat Poop Crazy of teammate or talent. Who are they? We got one more. Let's get it done. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 red flags. Okay. My skit game is lame this time, but I think it's this cool trench coat. Plus it's hot. And I can't think and talk and be brilliant at the same time. I'm trying, but I need money. So you guys should like, share, subscribe, and let me get to stuff so I can get super chats of $1 that'll make me successful financially. And maybe I can date a large woman with a big buttocks. But that's a whole nother situation. Anyway, They're in the final section of Cat Poop Crazy Carl, episode number 14, talented or teammate? Teammate or talented? Which one is it? TNT. Right? Last one, we out here. Third red flag I want to talk to you guys about. And the last one was focused on a specific thing, only children. Well, this one is a variation that entitles all people, even multifamily people. And it actually relates to the teammate or talent scenario. I know you like that belch, right? It's gangster, I know. I belch like I'm an alpha male. I'm losing my hair. I belch it and I'm losing my hair. Yeah, I'm an alpha. Alpha male. Alpha male. I'm so stupid. Anyway, red flag number 3 is you have this friend. They're your associate. They might be a new friend. They might be an old friend. A lot of these are going to be very new friends or friends you met under conspicuous circumstances, okay? This friend is what I call the blowing in the wind, in the wind. You got me blowing, blowing, just blowing in the wind. So this friend blows in the wind. They come, they go. 1 minute they're calling you every day. Where you at? What you doing? Where you going? What's happening? What are you wearing? What do you smell like? Blah, blah, blah. Can I come over? Can I be with you? Come see me. Come to my house. And then they disappear. They disappear. Pow. Disappear. Pow. I'm not playing. They disappear on you. And you're like, yo, where'd it go? Like, my phone ain't ringing a few days. They always calling me. They know I always answer. Why not? And then they hit you back up out of the blue, or you finally get back around, or maybe you see them out somewhere, right? With some of your other friends. And then you go, oh, shoot. And they'll be sitting over there. And you'll walk up, like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? And they're like, oh, sure, hey. And what you telling? Oh, well, you know, we was hanging out with Mike Tyson and Yasiel Puig and you know, the director for the Oscars and you know whatever else. And yesterday I was like, wait, why didn't you call me? I was home. I told you I was chilling. I texted you. I told you what's up tonight. I thought you was on chill. Like I thought you was. Then they on some. I was so excited I forgot about you. Or, oh, my phone was dead. Or, well, they didn't say you could come. Oh, and then what'll happen is, since y'all know a lot of the same people, eventually, look for this red flag. You're going to talk to other people, and they're going to tell you about stuff that happened. Or that person may even come and tell you about stuff that happened. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? And you realize, hold up. Every time I have something popping, something good for us, I tell you. I might even tell you when I can't go. Just so you can go and benefit. But this same person, when it's time to tell you, nothing. Nothing. They only show up when you're there. So if something happens and you're there, they're like, oh yeah, come on. But if you're not there, they're just gonna like, oh, I forgot about you. Teammate or talent? And this is the thing you gotta look out for. And I'm gonna close it out on that right there. Now I'm gonna tell you guys some final words. Even though I gave you all these great red flags, look for these red flags, but always give people a chance. Always give people an opportunity, but protect yourself. Keep an arm's length. Don't let them in here, but protect yourself and watch them. And if you see these red flags, or even those green flags, you know it's good. Or check it, red flag versus green flag. Do a contrasting list. But if you find out that they got all these red flags and not enough green flags, or none of them, that person is a psycho. And it's okay to be friends with them. It's okay to learn with them. It's okay to be better with them. But there will come a time where you will not be friends with them anymore. By the way, people change their friendships every 5 to 10 years after their youth. Only your youthful friends you really stay friends with. Everybody else is... So look for the red flags and green flags. And that's Cat Poop Crazy Carl number 14. I hope you guys like my outfit. I think I look phenomenal. I got my little brown boots on. I'm looking good. I got a little Cadillac shirt. I got my hair. I got my beanie. Ooh, see my alopecia? Yeah. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, man. We out of here. Cat Poop Crazy Carl. I'm tired. I'm hot. And I'm going to get my post up and get back to posting on schedule with daily videos for 2023 because I really want the algorithm to love me. Thank you, guys. I hope you guys have a great year, a great day, and a great night. Cat Poop Crazy Carl. We out.